This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
The Miracle Ride number 21 today.
There's nothing more fun than getting to hang out with a bunch of bikers with big hearts.
This episode is dedicated to a ride that is near and dear to many people's hearts.
She was born prematurely, 2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Well, I've got a 4-year-old great niece, and she's autistic.
I have a Down syndrome son.
It was very hard, but Riley is very comforting. They make you feel as a family.
It's Miracle Ride weekend in Indianapolis. Now, will you be able to wash that off, or is that going to be like that for the rest of your life?
We will not be passing at 200 miles an hour.
I'm a virgin.
Not anymore. It's that time of year again. Miracle Ride weekend in Indianapolis. Let's go take a ride. Terry, it's good to see you out here. How'd you get your position? Is it just because of your name?
Yeah, that Riley name helps a lot with the Miracle Ride. No, I started out as a sponsor, and then I became a committee member and volunteer, helping out like hundreds of people are today. And then I've learned that Michael Faribault was looking to retire, and he put me in touch with the board of directors. One thing led to the other, and I became only the second executive director that they've had.
Yeah, no doubt, because I know Michael's been in charge of this thing forever. It's been a great thing. I mean, what, we're 21 years now? Is this 21st annual?
That's correct.
So, I mean, it's been going a long time. It is no doubt the largest organized ride in the Midwest. So what was it like stepping into this position?
Well, a little scary. I had some big shoes to fill. As you mentioned, Michael Balls Faribault, I mean, he's a legend in the motorcycle community, anywhere in the country. And the work that he and his family has done, we can't thank them enough, and we love them as family. And this is our transitional year with me getting involved. And fortunately, I had them in place to help me along the way, and a great committee and great volunteers, and we have great weather, so it's going to work out great for those kids of Riley.
Kristen, I know that you have 7 kids of your own, and 2 of your kids have been Riley kids, which is hard to believe that you have had 7 kids. But anyway, I just wanted to ask you, with the 2 kids that were in Riley, can you tell me what the story is with those 2 kids?
Well, I had a set of twins that were preemie, and then they would aspirate, and then I had one that was just not doing what she was supposed to at age. And then they did more testing, and then she's had 2 brain surgeries, a feeding tube, and a back surgery. For her brain surgery, it was called Chiari, and then she had tethered cord, and she still goes to Riley to this day with the neurology and pain clinics and all other kind of doctors up there with urology and stuff.
So as a mom, how does that feel to have your kids having like the brain surgery and all that? How does that make you feel when you have to go in? I mean, I know that's got to be just heart-wrenching as a mother to be able to see that happen. So how is that for you?
It was very hard, but Riley is very comforting. They make you feel as a family, and it's just a loving atmosphere, and the doctors are amazing.
All right, Joe, I see you got some pretty cool artwork coming around here. Tell us a little bit about your story.
This is my daughter Casey. She was born prematurely, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. She was at Riley for almost a month, but she's been fine since then. She's had no complications. Riley pretty much got her to where she is, so we just come out every year, put Riley plates on our bikes. A lot of my friends do, and then we come out and let her come out and do the ride. It's her 2nd year on the bike, so she enjoys it. She likes to come out and see all the kids and stuff. So
that's really cool. So this ride here for you, it's not about taking a lap around the track. It's not about any of that stuff. It's really about giving back.
Yeah, giving back for me. I said, what they do at Riley with the little kids is amazing, and like I said, we owe a lot to them for her. And just it's a good cause. Give money to help the other kids, and if there's something we can do to help somebody else out, it's kind of giving back. So, and it's fun for her. So
it is fun. If you're out here and you don't have fun, it's your own fault. So you looking forward to the ride?
Yeah, I am. It's fun. Seeing all the kids.
What about taking a lap around the track? It's pretty cool too, though, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, Nate, we're here at the Miracle Ride today, and you said that you ride for the Miracle Ride because of your niece. Can you tell me about that?
Well, I've got a 4-year-old great niece, and she's autistic. She's a Riley kid, and we've been coming out for 7 years, and I can't wait to let her ride with us.
So it'll be a little while,
Yeah,
though,
a
right?
couple more years. Right now she sits up front, just around the block.
All right, man. Are you out here for the Miracle Ride, or are you going to a Jimmy Buffett concert?
No, I'm out here for the Miracle Ride. I have a Down syndrome son, and I figured I'd come out here and contribute. So,
Right on. Have you ever been out to this ride before?
no, it's the first time ever being out here. But I see that I'm going to be able to enjoy it today.
No doubt. Well, you picked a good one. It's perfect weather. You must have got here fairly early because there's going to be a lot of bikes behind you.
Yeah, I've been out for the last couple hours just tooling around town, and I finally flagged somebody down to find out where everything was going to happen, and they led me here. So,
Dude, that's awesome. I mean, there's people that plan on doing this for years and never make it out. And here you are. It's just like, you know what? I want to go do it. Ride around town till you found somebody that could tell you where to go. And here you are.
yeah, exactly right.
If you want to be in the front row, you got to get here early in the morning. So have you ever done this Miracle Ride before?
Second.
Second time you're doing it? You're an old pro now, aren't you?
A little.
Yeah. You got a little more attitude this year than you did the first time you came out?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You can't remember? Yeah, well, I was born in the 60s. I don't remember a whole lot of my past either, so don't worry about that, okay? Have you seen yourself in a mirror yet?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
That is pretty cool. Did you have to pay hundreds of dollars for that?
No.
No? Was it free?
Yeah.
Now, will you be able to wash that off, or is that going to be like that for the rest of your life?
You can wash it off.
See, that's what I need. I haven't figured out anything I want on me for the rest of my life. I might have to go get my face painted so I could be cool like that. Guys, I saw you walking around. You're happy. You're smiling, having a good time. We like people like that. Have you ever done the Miracle Ride before?
Nope, first time.
Right on. So what are you thinking about it so far?
There's a lot of bikes. It's awesome.
It is pretty amazing how many people show up for this ride. It's just, and we still got a long ways yet. There's going to be a lot more people behind you guys. So what are you looking forward to the most?
Just seeing all the new bikes that are out there, things that they're doing to them, and just meeting a bunch of people.
Riding, taking a lap around the track, did that have anything to do with it?
Yeah, that's pretty exciting too. They say it's the smoothest road I'll ever ride on.
Well, and that is true. That is true. And I noticed you guys got a lot of ink work. Where'd you have it done? You got some pretty cool stuff on you.
Well, Iron Fist Tattoo in Muncie, Indiana. Mike Chandler and Pete Boykin, they've covered me front and back. So they're pretty awesome.
And I have work by Nate Harmon at 111 in Muncie and Mike Chandler at Iron Fist.
Okay. So which one did you like better? Don't answer. Don't answer.
Both of them.
I'm glad to see you finally woke up. You guys were, what time did you get here?
I'm not real sure. 7:30.
Well, you know, it's cool. You're in the front row. That's pretty nice. I'm glad you guys got some sleep and some rest. I was a little worried. I was hoping you were just got here early and had to go to sleep and that you weren't here all night long partying.
No, not last night.
All right, because he kind of looked like he was passed out, you know, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, he's going to miss the whole ride. And in the front row, you don't want to not get going when they say go.
All right, Sammy, we're at the Miracle Ride, and I know that you are a brand new rider. Can you tell me about your bike and what have you been doing on it?
I love my bike. It's a Sportster. It's a 1200. I've been riding, and Don, who was right there, he got me started with it. And yeah, it's a Harley.
That's good. So you're 17.
I am.
And you've just been riding for a while?
Yeah, I started because my cousin told me that girls can't ride. So that kind of made me mad. So I got on and showed him that girls can.
That's right, girls can ride. We ride good.
Not too far right now. We're standing here at the Great Allison's transmission facility, and we are right near the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And I'm sure you've already thanked everybody at the Speedway because they make it possible to take a lap around that track just a week after Ryan Hunter-Ray did it in an amazing fashion. We will not be passing at 200 miles an hour today on the motorcycle. So in any event, as you mentioned, if you can't be here, we wish you were here. We hope to see you next year. This is a great annual event. There's just nothing like it. If you've never experienced it, watch it, see what it looks like, and be part of it, and be the one with the breeze in your face next year, huh?
I want you to look over here at this camera and tell everybody to get out here next year.
You better get out here next year.
Linda, you caught my eyes. You pulled into the parking lot. What made you decide to start riding a motorcycle?
Oh, an ex-husband. He had a Road King, and we were down in Kentucky with his family. His whole family had motorcycles. It's like 15 years ago. And one day his brother made a comment, when is she going to get off the back and get her own? We got back to New York, because that's where I'm originally from. And within 2 days, I bought myself a Suzuki Savage 650. My husband said, "What did you do?" I said, "You got to go pick it up," and then I had to go get my license.
Is that why it was it scared me when you said an ex-husband. I thought maybe he just left you somewhere and you had to learn how to ride one to get home.
Nope. He was my husband at that time, but he challenged me, or my brother-in-law did, and that's how it did. And I loved it anyway. It's a new sense of freedom, and I love seeing, and more women are out there, and I am so thankful that women are getting out there, because when I got mine in New York, it was like I said, 15 years ago, it was non-existent. And they didn't have the programs they have, the ABATE program up there. So I had to go through the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. And that was, it was quite pricey at the time. But that's how and why I started riding.
So what made you pick the current bike you're riding now?
This is my fourth bike. It's my third Harley. This is an 07. I love the color. I took it on a test ride one day. They had, you can go out and ride your bikes, and I tried this one out, and they said, "We just got one in stock. It's still in the crate, same color." I said, "It's mine," and I bought it, and I love it. This thing is so nice to handle. Women out there, don't be afraid. Go into your dealership, whether it's a Harley, Suzuki, wherever you go, and they'll help you fit yourself to a bike, and they'll get you a good one.
So what kind of riding do you like to do?
Well, I like longer rides. I love interstate riding. I went to New York about 4 years ago with about 8 people, had a great time, showed them around. Short riders are fine just to get out and ride, but I like interstate riding, and I like long distance rides. Yeah.
Got any future plans made for any big trips or anything?
Maybe, looking at July, maybe going on the Legacy Run. Haven't decided, or in August. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to do that. Depends. I have a job, so I have to see what the job is going to allow me to do as far as getting the time off. But that's about the only one. We do rides at the spur of the moment, and I think that's what most bikers do. You kind of get up in the morning and say, send out an email or contact these people, let's go. We go to Illinois for lunch, we go to Kentucky, we did the Bourbon Run during Labor Day weekend. We just get up and go. So it's just, we're pretty spontaneous. We do things as we want to. And the weather allows us to do. The weather has been crappy. It's been a terrible spring to ride. So thank God it's finally clearing off.
It is. It's clearing out. It's going to be a beautiful day today. And, I think we got the terrible winter is behind us now. I think we got a lot of good days ahead of us.
Oh, I'm sure. And again, I wanted to stress, females, get out there, get on the bike, ride. It is such a sense of freedom. You don't have to be a hardcore rider. Just get out there and ride. Ride at your own pace. Do what you can do, but get out there and ride.
Well said. I can't add anything to that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott. Have a good day.
it kind of brings me back to a point where my son, at the age of 4, just went paralyzed from the neck down all of a sudden, and I didn't know what it was. We had him at St. Francis, and they took him over to Riley, and he was there for about 2 months, and they finally diagnosed him with Guillain-Barré, and it was the doctors from Riley that actually knew what to do and how to do it and when to do it, and I'm glad that they caught it, because now my son at the time, he was probably about, I'd say 97 pounds at the age of about 5, well, I'd say about 50 pounds at the age of 5. And then after he got out, he was in there for about 5 months, and when he got out, now he is 15 years old, about 230 pounds. He plays football, plays baseball, and it's all because of Riley, and I've got them to thank. I've got them to thank a lot.
All right, man, we just finished the ride. How was it?
It was a great ride. Loved it. Good cause, fun time. Friends, family, love it.
Now you got free food too, right?
Yes, got to fill the belly.
So are you a fan of Steel Horse?
Yes, I do. Watch it every weekend.
Right on.
Yes, I do.
Right on. Well, you look pretty enthusiastic coming through here. We won't keep you too long because we know you're eating.
Not a problem.
But how many times have you done this ride?
This is my first year.
Right on.
I'm a virgin.
Not anymore.
Nope.
All right, Chris, I have bumped into you at several different events that we've gone to. You have some really cool machines. Tell us a little bit about your shop.
We started a shop 6 years ago. I started out just painting. I've been painting for over 25 years. Bounced around a couple different motorcycle shops. Got into doing my own thing. We do everything from a basic oil change, parts and accessories, custom paint, everything from a 5K service to a full-blown custom build.
All right, I know you got a few bikes here at the Miracle Ride. Can you explain a little bit about the bikes you have here?
Sure, yeah. The bike on the end here, it's an 07 Street Glide. We started with just a bone stock black Street Glide. Built it about 2 years ago. We call it the tattoo bike. It has a different paint scheme where it goes from one side to the other, full of skulls and crosses. The owner's Matt Bennett, lives in Avon. Done a few bikes for this man. He enjoys the work that I do. I enjoy working on his stuff. The bike here, this is my own personal bike. I'm building it for myself. This is a 13 Road King. Kind of pulling all the punches on this one. So, and this actually is a Fat Boy. This is my girlfriend's. This is Beth Broadstreet's bike. We turned it into a little bit of a bagger here with an end for an end on it, and did some crazy paint with her saying on the back that silly boys' bikes are for girls.
Yeah, I saw that.
So she gets a kick out of that. So yeah, we enjoy it.
Well, dude, you do beautiful work. I also know you put on an annual ride. So can you tell us a little bit about that? That's coming up here in just a couple of weeks.
It is. On the 14th of June this year, day before Father's Day every year, we do a ride called the Dash for Cash. We do a scavenger hunt. We give away cash money, and we always support somebody in need. This year's a little boy named Austin White. We're going to raise money for him and his family, try to get him a handicap accessible van.
Well, this is the whole reason for this ride. I mean, everybody likes all the cool stuff that goes on, but this is the real reason here. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, Zayden was born a month early, and he actually stopped growing while I was still carrying him. And he was born with schizencephaly and craniosynostosis and a few other chromosome abnormalities, and also obviously missing his right eye, and cleft lip and cleft palate.
So obviously been at Riley from day one then.
Yes, and we actually just got released on Thursday from his first procedure since being born, and he was born January 8th of this year.
So what does this mean to you as the mother of a child in Riley? What does this all this, what does it mean to you?
It means a whole lot. I didn't realize how many people actually care about all the kids, and especially the Riley kids, and seeing everybody out here supporting the kids, it means the world to me. And hopefully eventually when he gets older, he'll see how many people support kids like him. So
and that's exactly what I was just thinking. I thought, it's going to be really cool when he's older and he understands what's going on here. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
So now what would you have to say about Riley Hospital?
Oh, I love that place, and I was actually excited to know when I was put in Methodist to have him that they were going to send him to Riley if anything was wrong, and that's exactly where they shipped him. As soon as he was born, like within 12 hours after birth. So
it truly is a miracle center, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, and I hope you get a little bit of satisfaction seeing what's going on here, and our prayers are with you guys.
Thank you so much.
All All right, Terry, we had the perfect weather, perfect day. A lot of bikes. Do you have any idea of some numbers yet?
Yeah, we do, Scott. There were 4,200 bikers out today for the Miracle Ride 2014.
Nice, very nice. Any idea what kind of where the money's at, or I know it's a little early still?
Yeah, we're still counting, but we're up to 300,000 and still counting.
Right on.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
God is great. The Miracle Riders are great too.
Well, that's going to do it for us this week on Steel Horse Thunder. Miracle Ride weekend in Indianapolis, always a great time. You know, this year we got to meet a lot of the kids, got to meet their parents and hear some of the stories. Very touching. But you know, with Steel Horse Thunder, there's always something funny going on. Cindy, what'd you find?
Found a memory card to a GoPro camera, so we're going to spend the rest of the season trying to find out who this belongs to.
Now let's take a look at a few seconds of footage. If it's yours, give us a call. Well, thanks again for tuning in. And remember, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.
And, join their biker brethren and sisterin, if that's a word. I don't think it is on a day like today.
Well, I'm going to use it from now on, sisterin. I like that.
I think that may mean toilet. I'm not sure. That's cistern. I better edit this section.
It's that time of year again. We're up here for to some of the riders or the people out here watching, and wow, I went on for a long time. Tell me your name.
Casey.
Can you spell that for me?
Kasey.
You know, it'd be easier if you just spelled it KC. All the way from the beginning again? You better not screw it up. You gonna hang on tight?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like her. A woman of few words. That's a great quality. That's gonna come in handy later on in life. You have?
I have a memory card for a GoPro.
Cindy, what'd you find?
We found a memory card to a GoPro. Why can't I see that?
Michael, they call him Balls.
Right.
And the way he rides, you've got to have balls. You'll probably have to edit that out, too.